Hello everybody, my name's John, a retired cook from the northeast of England in the UK, and welcome to my latest cake video. And in this one I'll show you how to make a beautiful soft and light sponge cake from a few basic ingredients and a can of condensed milk. It's cheap, it's simple, and it's absolutely delicious. And the best part about it, it only takes about 5 minutes to knock this up, guys. You can see the ingredients list and full written method for this recipe on the recipe page on the channel's website. And the link to that page and lots more is in the description box under the video. Just find and click on the word more, and that'll give you access to all the relative links for this video, including our website store products. Okay, let's get on with today's recipe. Let's start by preheating your oven to 160 degrees Celsius, that's 320 Fahrenheit, or gas mark 3. You'll also need to grease and flour a 900 gram or 2 pound loaf tin. I begin by adding the 3 eggs to a large mixing bowl, followed by the salt. If the butter that you're using in this recipe is salted, you can leave the salt out at this stage. Using an electric or a hand whisk, give those a good beat until light and airy. And a very quick mention to the channel's Patreon, PayPal, Super Thanks and YouTube's new membership supporters. I'll do the name splash and shout out a little later in the video. Time to add the condensed milk. And if you're wondering, condensed milk is made by heating the milk and adding sugar to it, then evaporating about 60% of the water content to make it thick and sweet. I haven't made it myself at home, but I wouldn't mind giving it a go. Make sure you scrape it all out of the tin. Now thoroughly whisk it in. I don't know the science behind using condensed milk, but it does make a beautiful light soft sponge. Next to go in is the melted butter, and all I did with this is just stick it in the microwave for 30 seconds on full power. Right, whisk that in too. And the final wet ingredient to whisk in is the vanilla extract. And if you wouldn't mind, guys, if you found the video useful and enjoyable, can you give the video a like by hitting the thumbs up? It really helps the channel tremendously. Right, that's all of the wet ingredients. Now you can sift in the flour and the baking powder. Now I'm using plain or all-purpose flour, which requires a tablespoon of baking powder. If you're using self-raising flour, you just need to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder. If there's any lumps, just push them through with your fingers. 9 times out of 10, they'll be lumps of baking powder. Once your flour's in the bowl, gently fold it in with a spatula. Try not to knock out all of the air that we beat in with the machine. And there you go, all done. In real time, that only took about 5 minutes to do. An absolute doddle, guys. Now scrape the butter into the loaf tin. Don't worry if there's any small lumps of flour in the butter, that's quite normal. Now give the tin a few light taps on the bench to lift any of the larger air bubbles. And that's it, this very easy sponge cake is ready to bake. So get it into your preheated oven. Once it's in, you can set your timer for 45 minutes. And while that gorgeous sponge is baking, I hope you don't mind if I give my brand new Book 5 a quick shout out. This latest release features 12 all-new bread recipes not found in any of my previous 4 books, along with even more brand new recipes for air fryers, pies, cakes and desserts, and much more. The book also includes interactive elements such as QR codes linking directly to step-by-step video tutorials for each recipe. And you'll find links for all 5 books in the description below the video. Okay, time's up on this stunning sponge cake. First, check it's done with a cocktail or wooden kebab stick. If it comes out clean, it's done. If there's any batter on it at all, just give it an extra 5 minutes. Mine's done, so out it comes, and it's looking fantastic. Golden brown and well risen. And an absolutely gorgeous aroma. I let it cool on a wire rack for a few minutes, and when I come back I'll turn it out of the tin and have a taste. And I'll also give you a couple of ideas on what you can do with this sponge cake. Okay, it's cooled enough now to get it out of the tin, and there it goes straight out. If you've greased and floured your tin, yours should pop straight out too. There's lots you can do with a sponge like this. You can add jam and coconut on the top. You can turn it into a sandwich cake. These sponges make great bases for trifles too. I'm just going to dust this one with a little powdered sugar. I'll just cut a couple of slices off so you can see what it's like on the inside. And it looks amazing. And while I'm cutting that, why not consider keeping up to date with everything that's happening on the channel by joining our monthly newsletter. There'll be a link in the description if you want to check it out. And also, this week we reached the incredible milestone of 900,000 subscribers. I would never have dreamt in a million years the channel would become so popular. And it's all thanks to you guys. Okay, back to the sponge cake. And as you can see, it has a fantastic texture. Time for a taste. That is absolutely delicious. It's soft, it's light and wonderfully moist. A perfect sponge cake. And there you go, a quick, versatile and foolproof sponge that anyone can make. A big thumbs up for this one, guys. And as promised earlier in the video, here is the latest name splash and shout out list, including YouTube's brand new loyalty membership supporters. And they are Nora Mitchell, Stephen LeBlanc, Juliet Gray, Ian, Mike Boone, Lavinia Rawlinson, Jens K 3250, Jay Nielsen 7568, Bob M 2331, Big Boy 041263, and finally Gloria. Thanks very much, guys. I really do appreciate all that you do in supporting the channel. Well, thank you again for watching. Please like, share, comment and subscribe by hitting the circle above. If you do subscribe, activate the bell icon next to the subscribe button on my channel page. And by doing that, you'll be automatically notified every time I upload a new video. And in the meantime, here's a few of my other videos and playlists that you may want to watch. So, until the next time, be safe in your kitchen and bye for now.